Lucas County officials are warning locals of the latest phone scam that's convincing people if they don't pay up for outstanding warrants, they'll be locked up for a long time. Striking GM UAW workers have been picketing for 7 days, and they're not backing down until a fair deal is reached. It comes in small canisters like this, and all you have to do is place the nozzle up the nose and press up. As the strike enters a 5th week, it's getting cold and it's getting windy, so strikers say donations that will keep them warm, like firewood, is always appreciated. Farmers at Erie Orchard said that they had a small window of time during our wet and rainy spring to plant their pumpkins for this Halloween season. Safe Splash in Holland offers classes for students as young as 6 months old. That sounds young, but parents say they'd rather have their kids comfortable in the water than to have a fatal accident. Seagate has been out here since early this morning. The front of the house is nearly done, but they said there's still a lot of work to go into the back. We spoke to some first-time corn mazers about their fears of getting lost in all of this corn. About 5 businesses here on Louisiana Avenue are working together to get the DORA process moving as quickly as possible. If you missed today's event, you can still donate to Toledo Animal Rescue at any time by visiting NBC24.com. Ryan, most people like to go to the lake, relax with their family, and really do anything possible to stay away from their work and their coworkers on Labor Day. Last year, nearly 300 people helped raise over $8,000. This year, they were hoping to top that.
A local philanthropist is gaining attention after he listed a turbine engine-powered Batmobile on eBay.
And this is not cheap. It looks cool. Right now, it is up for bid at more than $500,000. NBC 24's Sophia Perricone talked with the designer of this car and how its sale will help kickstart students' careers.
Genius Garage in Bowling Green is giving students such a one-of-a-kind experience that there's a wait list of young adults from around the world. This Batmobile, listed on eBay, could be yours for the price of $680,000.
Well, what car guy doesn't dream once in a while about having and driving a Batmobile?
It took Casey Putsch 5.5 months to build this totally street-legal Batmobile. The man who bought it from him decided to give it back.
So he just basically called me up and sent it back and said, you know, sell it, and maybe that some of the proceeds from that in the future could go towards Genius Garage.
Casey started Genius Garage in 2014 to give students the chance to have something that he didn't.
I realized that for young engineers and designers in the college environment, there's so few opportunities for them to apply what they're learning and to get mentored from, you know, lifetime professionals. And because of that, there's a catch-22 that exists after education. How do I get experience to get a job if I can't get a job to get experience?
It's a 501c3 public educational charity.
I legitimately have a waiting list of students from other continents, all over the United States. Even Stanford and Harvard students want to come here to the Cornfield, Ohio to do Genius Garage. So it's been a great response.
That lets students get a hands-on experience in what it takes to build a professional race car.
And it requires the team coming together, of course, all the logistics and engineering and building and preparation of the car.
Casey even teaches them the business side of the industry before letting the team take the cars out for a spin. All of this to prepare young adults for their future.
I wanted to give young people the shot I never had. I didn't want them to struggle and have to find their way when there could be some place or somebody out there to help them get along.
Genius Garage has some pretty big and exciting things coming up. To stay in the loop or to get involved, head to NBC24.com. Reporting in Bowling Green, Sophia Perricone, NBC 24 News.
Pretty cool. Genius Garage also has an aerospace program that lets team members design and assemble small planes. Students have gone on to work for Tesla, GM, and Honda.
Wouldn't it be cool to know how to put cars together like that to make the Batmobile?
It's crazy.
How awesome it would be. Still ahead.
Striking GM UAW workers have been picketing for 7 days, and they're not backing down until a fair deal is reached. UAW Jeep workers showed support for their union family with a car convoy on Solidarity Sunday. Just a few months ago, Local 12 member Phil Ryder and Wheelin' on the Rocks owner Chrissy Antoine set up a convoy for St. V's striking nurses. On Sunday, they did the same thing for striking GM workers.
And now I just extend that out to the whole UAW. So anytime there's something going on, we're here to help.
Nearly 800 people responded to Wheelin's convoy event on Facebook. Ryder says that kind of support is needed now more than ever.
Well, they've been out there for a week now, and it's going to start getting tough. We're, as Jeep workers and UAW members, we're fighting the same fight they are. They just get to lead it. So it's important to let them know that we're all standing together.
Dozens of Jeeps and Corvettes flew past the strikers as they picketed for a 7th day. They also dropped off donations to help ease any financial burdens GM workers and their families may be facing.
We can collect non-perishables, toiletries. That's less that they have to spend on shampoo and little things, and they could actually pay bills and, try to stick to a regular life.
Donations and other forms of support don't go unnoticed, especially to Christine Horvath and her husband, Rory Badge. Both work for the union and both have been picketing since day one.
Time goes on and time keeps going, and the uncertainty, we're all having a little emotional. We all need a little love right now.
Acts of solidarity as small as checking in on the workers at strike to as big as the convoy go a long way.
Convoy, the support they're going to show today demonstrates how we are strong and how we are united and how we come together in solidarity.
Negotiations between General Motors and UAW are still ongoing. As of this evening, it looks like workers will be striking into an 8th day. Reporting in Toledo, Sophia Perricone, NBC 24 News.